Hi friends, I am Advocate Jaya Sheva, and in this video I would like to cover the unfair trade practices that we might be facing in our daily life. There are certain factors that are covered in the Consumer Protection Act that you should be aware of, and you can take action against the seller in case if you are facing these kind of problems because of your seller. First kind of unfair trade practice is that they might be promising certain quality grade or certain kind of services that they might not be providing after the services has been bought or the products have been bought. One of the example is that in our households or anywhere we buy internet or Wi-Fi services, and we are promised certain upload and download of the services, and we are not provided with the same speed of this internet speed, and then we keep on contacting the internet service provider, and he is failed to fulfill the promise that he made to us. So in that case we can take the relief from Consumer Protection Act 2019. Not only this internet or Wi-Fi, you can take advantage of this Consumer Protection Act for the other services also. You just have to make sure that he must have promised something orally, in written or by presentation, that he would provide you certain quality or a grade of services, and he has not provided you with that, apart from a lot of requests. Apart from that, there are certain things wherein you are presented that the service that you are buying is a new, however it is something that has been rebuilt, or it's a second hand renovated or reconditioned good. So in that case also you can take an action against the seller. Apart from that, the next point is that if somebody has permitted the hoarding of the goods in the terms of calamity or for any other reason, and they are thinking that by hoarding the goods, in later time they can take advantage of the shortage in the market of their goods, and they can sell the same products in the higher price. So you can relate to it in the term, just as we have just gone through the period of lockdown, in which we are in the scarce of the necessary goods, and some sellers must be hoarding the necessary goods just to make sure later on they can sell the products at a higher price, because there is a shortage of the goods in the market. So in that case also we can raise an action against the seller. The fourth point is that if some seller does not issue a bill or cash memo as prescribed in this act, then also we can raise an action against the seller, because it is a mandate to issue the cash memo or a bill against the product or the services that has been if the service has been procured, or if in case of the goods have been bought. The fifth and the last point is that if after selling the products, after rendering the services or after selling the goods, if a seller denies to withdraw the defective goods, or to discontinue the deficient services, or to refund the consideration, if you have already paid the consideration for within the period that he has promised, then also you can raise an action against such seller. For an example I give you, if you buy something online and a vendor denies to replace the product that or a service that you have bought from them, so you can raise an action against that, because under Consumer Protection Act 2019, online, if in case if you buy anything online also, that is also covered. So I hope this video helps you a lot, and I will also come up with certain helpful videos that can help you understand your rights and take the most advantage out of it. Thank you so much. Take care, and please like my video, subscribe my video, and share this video as much as possible. Thank you so much.